for that extra delay. Oh, she's loud. Okay, fantastic. So welcome again, one and all, to this moment, to this time. Thank you for showing up for yourselves. Thank you for showing up for the community. Thank you for showing up for the healing of this earth that is in some ways still struggling and still finding its own path. I think more now than ever, this is an amazing time to unravel the chaos within so that we can kind of show up in any way that feels appropriate, you know, whether that's donation, whether that's helping out your local community, whether that's, you know, finding ways to give back, whatever that is. It's important to also take that time for the self to say, okay, now I feel better and I can do that work. However, it is kind of an exciting moment. As I mentioned, we did all of the repeating twos, 2-2-22, 2-20-2022, and 2-22-2022. So I think it was the last one was actually also, if you rounded it down, was to a number 3, basically, because I guess I'll say a little bit about numerology in a second, but the energy of the day was 3. So it's kind of amazing because today the energy of the day fully is not only 3-3, but with the full date, it's sort of a universal 3 day. So very harmonic, lots of 3 energy coming through, 3 coming through the 2. And then if you have the 2s and the 3s, that makes 6. So a lot of really exciting and abundant numbers. For those who are new to numerology, or even just for a quick overview, numerology is sort of on its face, the understanding of the vibrations and the frequencies that come through the numbers. And you don't have to really be good at math to be good at numerology, because I myself have never been good at math, but I do find that actually the understanding of repeated patterns is in of itself kind of a psychic reading ritual. And the more you see numbers or you look for numbers, the more they appear to you. It's the same with deities. It's the same with any of these beings that we work with. But I find that numerology is very exciting because you start to really get that confirmation that the numbers are there and the numbers are with you. So when we're thinking about the numbers and we're thinking about universal days, the way you do it, if you're not familiar, is you're adding up all the numbers, right? And so whatever you get as the final single digit is considered the master number. 0 through 9 are master numbers, 1 through 9 really mostly. And so that is why today, if you add 3 plus 3, 2 plus 2 plus 2, you get 6 and 6, which becomes 12, 12 becomes 3. And there we have it, we're on a master number 3 day on 3-3, which doesn't always happen that way. It might be 3-3, but you might be on a master level, master number 5 day. So it's very interesting, very exciting, and very beautiful in a lot of ways to actually have this be a master number 3 and to also have it be 3-3. And I look forward to kind of figuring out what that means and how it appears to us. Beyond that, what is the actual energy of 3 if we're going to pull it in? And I know I talked about this before in the last time that we had the 3 class, but it's always bears repeating. 3 is a very exciting energy because it is one of, great expansion and great growth. It's about optimism. It's about good luck. It's about abundance. It's kind of like a deep creative moment appearing. And sometimes it's also naive. It's kind of still a young number. It's a low number. And so it sometimes means there's a little bit of lack of direction or definition to kind of our lives. But what's amazing is that it still is nonetheless this number of kind of like good luck and power. In fact, 3s have been repeating since time immemorial. I feel like, we often think of the triple goddess with, the maiden, the mother, and the crone, kind of honoring that sort of ability to have multitudes within. 3 is often, It's kind of like magic comes in threes. There's this feeling that like if something is brought in threes, the magic has been done. The intention has been kind of fulfilled. And so it has this connotation of basically kind of the creative and the manifesting of the creative, and kind of the charismatic, the charming, but also this kind of really mystical, spiritual, sometimes even as esoteric as numerology is, in that it's like we've all heard the saying, good things come in threes, sometimes even bad things come in threes. There's this feeling that like the universe wants to align with three: birth, life, death cycle, mind, body, soul connection. There's all these things that kind of self-order in threes: past, present, future. And it's also about community. Finally, it's about being surrounded, because it's an odd number, right? So you can have a center and have multiple parties around you. So it's very much about being that kind of surrounded, and good energy, good communication, good charisma, happiness, joy, the abundance, as well as kind of this magic of like what feels almost like a divine ordinance, maybe perhaps on the physical level, as well as very easily on the spiritual level. Because as we're saying, it's like good things come in threes, and all of these other repeating factors. So it's a very exciting moment. And we're going to go in today, and we're going to do our 2 meditations regarding this number 3 and this moment. And the first one will be kind of just a relaxation and sort of general healing for ourselves. We'll be playing with kind of sacred geometry a little bit, the triangle. And then we'll also be doing working with the 3rd chakra, which is the solar plexus. So all of that energy is available to you if you would like to access it. And then we also have the 2nd meditation, and that will be an ancestral healing. And so if there's anything that you want to work on, I'll remind you, but ancestral healing can be kind of touchy. So I'm just going to tell us all now that this is not a time to like trigger yourself. This is a time to feel better. So we're not going to push ourselves towards any ancestors that aren't our friends. We're not going to push ourselves towards anything that we don't want to work with today. We're going to be doing healing through the ancestors. And so, if wounds come up, you don't have to sit there and go like, I need to heal my relation to this relative. Instead, you can say, I'm just healing myself and my connection to any relation. So I just invite that in now so that we're being kind of conscious of when we go in the work that we're doing. So those are the 2 meditations. And I think that if we're good, we're all right and we can get started. So without further ado, if you don't mind, production director, please get the music started and we'll be on our way. Okay. We are coming in now today to this moment, to this time, to this place, with the intention to be with ourselves and to welcome a bit of stillness. So let us begin by just being with ourselves in the natural state that we are in right now. Welcoming in a time of rest, replenishment and relinquishment of the day, being with the breath as it is in our lungs. And actively as ourselves arriving. And moving into now some breath work. When I say 9, we will breathe in, and when I say 9, we will breathe out, and I'll direct you. This is a way, with the harmony of 9, the repeating of 3s, we are letting go of the day behind us and attuning even more closely to ourselves. Breathing in now 9. And breathing out 9. And breathing in 9. And breathing out 9. 9. And 9. 9. Let's all let out one big full breath here, our final breath. As we are all allowing ourselves to simply be, knowing that even as we walk a difficult path with much in our way, we are still here and still valuable. We are coming in to the vibration of 3 as we are shifting ourselves into the space of wellness and of being at peace. For today is the day of repeating 3s, 3s upon 3s, coming to 6, triple 2s, 6 upon 6, 12, 3, 3, 3. And so it repeats and it repeats and it spins around us. And we are opening to the subtle guidance and emanations of this vibration as it finds us all in these patternings and ways of being. as we are opening to this space, we are also opening to the empathy within us, welcoming a release to that empathy and a peace to that empathy. For as 3 vibrates at the frequency of community and friendship, it also vibrates with a releasing of the negative connections, of the empathy for those who do not deserve our energy. We may feel the energy of the entire universe opening, instead of a oneness of mind, a threeness of mind, of heart, of peaceful and harmonious relation to our full self, to spirit self, to heart self, to body self. Body, mind, spirit, spirit, heart, body. Releasing energy from our backs, from our field, from our mind. This is the time to pay attention to ourselves as we are coming into community with ourselves. Literally paying into the self through the act of witnessing, self-giving, and attention to that which needs fixing, that which needs relief, and ordering to the scattered mind. Healing through the full body, mind, full spirit, mind, full awareness. Releasing all thoughts of other people, of the day and the weeks before us, before this day, in the past. Releasing the memories of other people. Releasing our fears of the future, our to-do lists, our checklists, our major future concerns. There's much to see and much to explore. The future is always a multitude of experiences. us breathe through it. Letting go of everything that isn't where we are, here and now. Sitting simply in our power with our energy, sifting and sorting all that is not aligned with our spiritual awakening. We move now into a healing of our auric spirit and an infusion of the great symbols and structures of three. As we allow for the image now of our bodies in this room and in this time to become entrenched in a triangle, fully surrounded by the energy of three, as we are being held in a vessel of sacred geometry meant to hold us and teach us. You may be with the alchemical symbol for fire, with an upwards triangle, or with the alchemical symbol for water and the downwards triangle. Or you may find an interesting mix of both. You can work with the lingam or the yoni energy. But simply as your vessel, you don't need to go any deeper than you prefer to go. Simply as you are receiving from your spirit vessel the activation of an opening through this triangle to a deeper awareness, not only of the present moment, but of the many dimensions beyond, moving away from third dimensional physical awareness up into the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth, feeling your soul star chakra becoming fully activated. So we're moving into the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th, all the way into an entirely new big picture thinking awareness. You do not have to know exactly what this dimensional awareness feels like. Simply knowing that you are in the sacred geometry of the moment in a thought pattern and mind awareness that is not this one. As this triangle is acting as our spirit's mandala and Sri Yantra, the holding pattern for our power, as it is a symbol of harmony, the arrow pointing upwards towards raised consciousness, perhaps as well as or instead downwards to deep emotional awareness. Knowing that 3 and triangle is opening us up to passion as well as compassion that resides deep within our spirit and that sometimes is afraid to be known and seen. But that passion within us, that creativity, is now being illuminated through numerous spirituality, numerology, the patterning and ordering of our spirits becoming more and more deeply apparent as we are held in these alchemical seals of transformation and new growth. For through these numbers is also the opportunity for a great alchemy of spirit, a great shifting and changing. And I'll take a moment now and offer Reiki to you to receive the download of the 3 in your triangle, beginning by cutting any cords, removing whatever is troubling you today, shaving off energy from your back. offering a smoke cleanse for you to be infused with the patternings of the universe, cosmos, moving through your spine and opening you to a new kind of joy that you may so desperately deserve. Continuing to send healing to where you need it most, for your abundance to grow and shift and change. As we allow that healing from my channel to kind of rework itself within you, we can now all come into an awareness as well of our stomach chakra as we are still in this blessed triangle. We are moving more deeply into the body, breathing from head to toe. And if you'd like, you can put your hands on your stomach chakra. Whether you're Reiki certified or not, remember to not send your own energy from your palms, but to allow for a portal to open up so that universe energy may be sent through you to yourself. And so we place our hands on the solar plexus, or the third chakra now, our place of 3 in the body, at least one of them. Our third wheel of consciousness, this stomach chakra, which has so many nerve endings and so many important and deeply necessary functions for ourselves, for our life. Taking a second with our hands on our stomachs to just check in with how the tummy feels. This is our Manipura, our solar plexus, the jewel-like lustrous gem of gold that sits here and provides us the home of our self-esteem, the views that we have of ourselves, the storage of our inner self-love. Allowing for us to have power over our lives, be in control of our urges, and to understand that we have just what we need. And if you would like to, you can invite in shifts and activations around these places, this view of the self, this inner love, this control and power, this enoughness within our stomachs. We welcome back our fire, our power, and autonomy, not only in the spiritual wheel of the illustrious sun in our stomach, but to our physical digestive system, our metabolism, letting go of fear-based views. Stomach chakra asks us to change the places that we are afraid of our power and instead invite strength to all those times that we felt that something was taken from us. Inviting ourselves back into our power. Being the sacred witness to those disempowered moments, those feelings of having to receive our power taken from us. And as we are seeing this, we are welcoming in the heat. I'm feeling great heat from my hands and in my body at this time, and you may as well. Welcoming in that yellow fire. Welcoming the yellow fire of our power back and from the past and into the future, as we are attending and paying attention to our stomach selves. releasing, finding ease, letting all the troubles ease, release and ease. Tuning in to the powerful comfort that releases us from obsessive mind and moves us into ease of power mind. For obsession is also a concern of our disempowerment. So let us breathe into our bodies, into our spirits that are here, sometimes without our control, as we take our power back with the heat of the deep fire within. Sending a healing of fire quartz as we take our final moments with the stomach chakra. Everything heating up as we, especially those who are in the upwards triangle, let us all move our triangles upwards now. Just let all memory and all the energies of other people are burned away around us, just as they are burned away within us. We are heated at the atomic level, and even the space between our atoms is on fire, and the shadows, the holding of other people are all burning, 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 all being replaced by simple fire. We can ground into this fire, ground into our power. Fire of our atoms, of our molecules, all firing at once, our nerves, our full consciousness, all moving with the energy of fire that is burning, 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 removing with no effort the shadows of others, and instead replacing all our fears, all our difficulties, all our chaos with a grounded empowerment and joyful creativity of the awakened and aware one within us. As our stomachs, we digest this world around us, but we in turn welcome an ability through this fire to always return to who we are and what we need. All negativity is banished from this fire. Everything slides off our backs or turns to ash. We hold to the knowledge that we are vibrant, fiery beings. That our purpose is meaningful and manyfold. We are grounded in the vibrance of our fire in every step that we take from this day and this moment forwards. We do not have to reflect empathy or troubles of others to all in this world if we do not choose to. We can simply walk our path with the charisma of the self and welcome in the confidence, the good fortune, and the abundance and creativity of attuning to the triangle, to the three, to the stomach, to the power, and to the fire. And there's nothing else that matters. This signals the end of this meditation and the break for about 3-4 minutes before our next meditation begins. Thank you to those who are here. Yes, please consider following the Facebook page, signing up for the newsletter, and if you'd like to leave a tip, you're always welcome to. Thank you again for being here. And if you'd like to share anything that's going on with you, you can always do so in the chat as we're in between sessions. Take some time, drink some water, take your notes, and I'll give you a couple minutes of rest and then we'll go into the second one. second. Finish up anything you're writing down or working with. Just doing one more thing on my end. Thank you to those who are watching also on the Facebook live stream. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your return, for your hearts. Thank you for being. The music can change. Thank you. Okay. We're beginning now our second meditation. As we are working on the prayer to open this ceremony, this numerological alignment, if it would help, you're always welcome to start to hone in on what it is you might want to work on. But we're not going to push you in any way, so whatever you do work on today is what it was meant to be. Let's all take a breath together again. Breathing in 9. And breathing out 9. Just one more. And let's really breathe, especially into the stomach. Breathing in 9. And breathing out 9. Phew! Great work, everyone. I'll begin now to honor this space and this ceremony and this healing process of the second meditation, as we are invited to align with time, with the path that we have taken, that all of the humans have taken, honoring this space, honoring the harmony around us, all the spirits that guide and gather with us and that are here with us today. I call upon the 7 directions for their primordial existence and their support to our story and life. I call in the North, the place of wisdom. I call in the East, the place of rebirthing. I call in the South, the place of abundance and strength. And I call in the West, the place of endings. I call in the below, the places of the ancestors. I call in the above, the places of the light, angelic, elves, and little people, beings, and of the divine deities. And I call upon the heart of each and every one of us at center. Calling in the 4 elements, the makeup of our very being, all that we are and all that we need. I call in your guides now, the deities that watch over you, your ancestors and their wellness that are able to assist you, welcoming all elementals around you, welcoming your animals, welcoming your helping spirits and guides. welcoming the little people that aid you. I call in your spiritual team to step forward. Ask that we just do what we do best. And ask that through their help, our body is tended to, our hearth, as we also promise to tend to their spirits and their hearths, harmonizing ourselves with each and every one of our spirit communities around us. With humble gratitude for their protection. And I now welcome my gods as well, my gods and guides, Abu Ninurta, warrior of Babylon, the great hero of his many feats, the defeater of the Anzu bird, the protector of the tablets of time, the shepherd of mankind, god of writing, holder of the mighty mace Sharur, Father Saturn. I call in Ummah Ishtar, Queen of Heaven, beloved Venus, Queen of Love, Queen of Passion, Queen of the warriors, and keeper of the Hulukbu tree, and the lions and the owls, whose symbol is the 8-pointed star. I call upon Ma Durga, Durga Ma, Shakti Ma, Kali Ma, Mahishasura Mardini, the slayer of Mahishasura, protector of mankind, demon slayer, goddess of good triumphing over evil, great Venus. And I also honor the great faces of Mercury, Enki, the All-Father Odin, Hermes, Tehot. In all of their faces, they are beings of death, rebirth, writing, and magic, of travel and communication. We also honor the moon goddesses, Selene, Artemis, Hecate, honoring Scene of Babylon. And I will offer my prayer now to all of these beings around us, including my ancestors, my grandfathers, my grandmothers. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Malik Yawmiddin, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in, Uhdina sirata al-mustaqim, sirata alladhina an'amta alayhim, ghayri al-maghdubi alayhim, wala dhalin, Ameen. Sadaqallah al-Azim. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Dam Durgaye Namaha, Om Dam Durgaye Namaha, Om Dam Durgaye Namaha, Om Dam Durgaye Namaha. Thank you to all for watching over us. As we realign with our triangle, seeing it now turning both upwards and downwards in a kind of star, a Solomon's seal, and vessel for us, as we are now being invited to leave this room and astrally project into a different world and dimension. Opening ourselves now to dreams and dream consciousness, and to our new adventure, to our movement into a new galaxy and way of being. Us at the center of this triangle, opening our third eye. We may not leave just yet, but if you have, fantastic. But before we fully arrive where we need to be, whether we're already astrally traveling through the planes or simply preparing in our Solomon's seal, we open within ourselves the all-seeing eye at the center of our triangle. Our our third eye, that is third to our two seeing eyes, that allows us to see both reality and dream, and invites us to indulge as our own all-seeing eye in a new adventure. An eye that opens from the front all the way to the back and invites full dream consciousness, whether your eyes are open or closed at this point. See through the forehead, through the eye, between the eyes. Breathe into this third eye activation, this 3-eye, all-seeing eye at the center of the pyramid. Taking a final breath into the activation of the brow's consciousness, of the back of the head's consciousness, of our kind of psychedelic, psychic vision. As we now in our seal leave this room and fly up and out into the astral realms, leaving the third dimension of now, flying through the upper realms of consciousness, to be taken to another place today for our journey, listening to this story or experiencing the vision or the feelings of a new awareness in a new land. We are expanding consciousness and awareness, the energy around the head, and moving towards the past on the path of time, moving far, far beyond our lives and into the lives of our many ancestors, to the old beings, the old ones, who will greet us when the time is right, as we are moving towards our holy ancestral lands, sacred sites for our family and our lineage, getting closer to the part of us and the part of our blood that extends far back, knowing in this moment that you do not need to interact with anyone who you do not wish to. Only interact with the old people and their wellness and the parts of your lineage which are safe. Move with safety to blood relatives who will only welcome you with your boundaries respected and your needs met. Listening to the call nonetheless to those who are like you and not like you. And as we are settling down and touching down from our triangles, we are finding the name and place associated with this ancestral land, this home to the sacred space that is the places of life for at least one set of our ancestors. We take a moment now to see what this place looks like and to visualize what this place of ancestral healing and lineage keeping looks like for us today. We may see a home or a hut or a castle or anything in between. But we take in that vision of the ancestral place. And you may now see your ancestors stepping forward, grandmothers and grandfathers from both lineages, perhaps, with focus on the line who is from this land. All people who are so happy to see you. And we are again clear in our boundaries, drawing lines against ancestors that we do not want to be connected with. As we are regarding those who have had to adapt to their times, just as we do with ours, those who have held on to energy, perhaps even, that impacts us invisibly and visibly to this day, and that emanates deeply through our lives and our experiences. Interacting only with the well dead, all dead, not in their wellness, are not for us today. Only working with those who are willing and able to help with our path, and if needed, doing a gut check on any spirits that you feel are coming forward to help you. With an emphasis on the oldest ancestors coming forward, those who were the shamans and the animists, and who lived deeply in contact with the earth and the grand cycles of honoring the life they lived and all beings in it. As we are surrounded by this council of many ancestors, we see these many ancient knowing ones who died in peace, offering to us a 3 vibrational spiritual community. There may even be one old one who comes forward for you, or perhaps even a medicine person who is an ancestor, or you may simply feel the presence of all the ancestors around you as they are opening us to the spiritual energy of the 3, welcoming friendship of spirit through the coming together of the bloodlines within ourselves, to feel that we are living in happy community of friends and family. Either as one or as a whole. We are welcoming friendship and happy community. Welcoming in a magical expression of love in all charmed directions, love and the wisdom of love to ourselves, love of relations to our community, and loving community around us. As we are in our ancestral home and this place of ancestors, we are invited to rest, to be healed, and to be deeply loved. Welcoming in with this love as well the full empowerment of the stomach from the ancestors, the full awareness and dreaming vision from the third eye as received from the ancestors, as they gently remove now all cords and evil eyes, darts from our auras, giving us energetic support and offering us their hands as they are speaking to us in healing communication and offering love and connection and healing through interaction and consideration. And I will send Reiki as well as a channel for this energy. They especially invite us now to heal the times that we have felt betrayed and to consider changing and releasing our fears of communication and growth and development after betrayal. Healing ourselves of all wounds that were received from community, as we welcome back a love through relation, through connection. Grounding into this love, letting that fire be lit even from our feet as the spirits are healing us. For there's always an opportunity of creation and recreation, even if it is unsure creation, even if it is disruptive creation. There's an opportunity to recreate again. We are placed again with healing, like a healing salve that holds within it as well as the ancestors are kind of patting us. There's a patterning of 3 upon 3, 2 upon 2 upon 2, 6 and 3 and 2, and it is all brought in through this salve on our wounds of betrayal, our wounds of relation, with the opportunity for creativity to become reborn within us. For our value cannot be taken. For those who have taught us through their behavior that our worth and value are linked to some unmanageable force, we change this now with this healing. For there is no excuse for why we do not deserve love. There's no excuse, and we always are valuable and deserving of love. We have the control. We have the ability to free ourselves of all that is not good for us. And we have the ability to bring goodness and kindness and joy to ourselves for all that we carry. The ancestors send us one final moment of love to kind of put our chins up as they begin now to weave us into the Trinity knot, the triquetra of the Celts and the Druids, the triple knot, the Valkanut of the Vikings, the repeated knots that form the shape of the triangle, interlocking. And we are also woven and interlocked, being woven with knots that are built of starlight and DNA strands and the bloodlines, the energy of the cosmos and the relations, together at last in harmony, as we are being woven into an everlasting love of the fathers and the mothers and the sons and the daughters and the brothers and the sisters, the past, the present, the future, love and appreciation for all fellow beings, animals, other humans, spirits, and for us at center, woven in amongst all of it, all of the love, all of the goodness, all of the vitality and beauty and joy and peace and compassion of three repeating through the love across time of the ancestors. And through this great weaving of the cosmos, the ancestors now open for us an Akashic record, like a book or a scroll, so that this healing may be fully cemented in our being for generations to come, so that we may break familial patterns, and so that we may go back to the ways of the wellness of ancestors past, before the repeated woundings. This record meant only for you and your story. This record, your story of healing into your true self and your relief, as you are like the phoenix, rising from the ashes and returning to the flames. This Akashic record becoming like a pyramid of light, slowly pressed into your auric field, a symbol of knowledge, and growth, and stability through that growth, meant just for you. We are reminded that we are the chameleon. We are ourselves. We are an understanding of the world. And even when we reflect the world back, it is as ourselves. It is as our fire grounded. It is through our own colorway. Not always a perfect match or a perfect reflection, because at the end of the day, it is truly our voice and our story first. As we are woven in these Trinity knots, fully aligned to the energy of 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. We are with abundance and harmony and beauty and peace and excitement, love, balance, joy, creativity, expression, and generosity. Together, healing the emotions without having to forgive, but releasing as we welcome in a new, abundant, successful alignment. Allowing these new changes to move all the way back to the past and into the future. Harmony, beauty, peace, excitement, love, balance, joy, creativity, expression, generosity, harmony, abundance, peace. We are open to community now. We are open to love now. We are rewoven. We are adapting. We are perfect in all ways. We are at peace. We may now sit here together with our ancestors, receiving any final words of wisdom until we are ready to say goodbye and travel back. And I will count down when the time comes. And when I reach 0, we will return. calling us all back now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Thank you to all who are here tonight. I'm now going to close the live stream, so thank you to those who are watching. I'm going to stop the recording.